son of a bitch. It's already fucking... My bad, guys. I didn't realize it was already recording, so I'm driving down the highway, and apparently it just clicked on and wanted to start recording on its own. Anyhow, sorry, it's literally at an angle here, so I'm trying to... That's fine. Anyhow, I was just finished up my last dash and heading to go get the kiddo, and I figured I was like, you know what? Let's make a video on the way to talk about... we'll talk about basically like going nomad. I'm sure a lot of you out there that have watched the videos, either A, you know me, or B, you've watched the videos, so you kind of know like where I'm, planning my future, my dreams to doing. I've been like in some huge debation here. It's like I can either do the schoolie, which honestly I'm leaning way more towards that, or I can do a camper. You guys can look it up if you want to. It's a Coleman 17R. They're newer campers. Although I've heard like campers in general aren't all that safe. I don't know. I've never owned one, so I can't necessarily speak for it myself, considering the fact that I don't have one, nor have I ever. So I can only say of what I've read upon in comments from other people, through through YouTube or even like Facebook, things of that nature. And I've also kind of thought of the idea of doing a U-Haul. In all honesty, the only thing that kind of holds me back on the U-Haul type deal is if I would do U-Haul, I want to be like stealthy camping. If you guys know what I mean, you can like sit in the parking lot, and obviously I wouldn't have the U-Haul wrap on it or whatever. I would buy something that would be pretty much plain, and I can do whatever I wanted to with it. But I want the school bus to where it's like I've been seeing like different things of like showing like campers in accidents versus school buses and such, and everybody knows school buses are made, especially a school bus, they're designed to transport children. It's kind of one of the main focal points to those, and just in general of transporting humans. So that they're made to be a safer vehicle in general. I know the campers, obviously, they're designed to, of course, go to campgrounds and such like that. People have lived in them for years. I know that. I've known people that have lived in them. It's got to be a cheaper way, obviously, to live in general, because once you have it paid off, obviously, you don't have no rent or anything else of that nature. But like if you so happen to live like in a campground, people do that. Nowadays, I'm pretty certain that those rates are probably going up. Most likely, I would about imagine, A, because they can. B, a lot of people are going towards that type of lifestyle because they can't afford the other type of lifestyle of having the house and all this and that. Not trying to throw any disrespect towards anybody's way by any means, because me personally, that's one thing I choose to do. I want to do that. I don't want to live... obviously I live in a house right now. You guys follow the channel that you know me, know of certain living conditions that I have. Not knocking that by any means, but I just personally want to be able to, like... Hold on a second, I'm trying to concentrate on the semi. He's getting a little, above, or not above and beyond, a little past his little, markers there, and, so the last thing I need to do is be making a video for you guys and get smashed by a semi. That would be really shitty. I don't think you guys will be getting that video. But no, just the factor of, I've always wanted to travel. You guys know I live here in Ohio. I want to get away from here. Nothing bad about it in general. It's just like I've been here for 40 plus years. It's time to go. I want to see other places. I'm sure once I start doing my travels and such, I will go into states that I've been before, but I just want to go to different areas. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, basically, I want to start off. Now, granted, of course, I'll have to go like through Pennsylvania, states of that nature to get up to Maine. That's where I want to kind of start, since I'm more East Coast, living at the moment. I want to, since I'm already over here, I want to go up, starting basically up in Maine, and then work my way from there pretty much south, because I've already visited and been in both North and South Carolina. I probably will actually drop back through there once I start my travels, just to be next to the ocean. Because, could you imagine just like chilling in the parking lot for, a week or two, waking up, and like your view waking up is the ocean? That just sounds so incredibly pleasant and relaxing to me. So what I'm going to do is do that, and then see what's there. And I've already been, actually, the last time I just went to Myrtle Beach within I want to say less than a year. I think it was last summer or spring break, somewhere right around in that ballpark that I went. So I would still go, like I said, I would still go down, I would still go back down through North and South Carolina, because they're just beautiful states, and the way I see it. I may or may not like pop back through like Virginia or West Virginia, because I have been through them to get from Ohio over to North and South Carolina. So I may or may not go back through there, but I'm not going to list off I'll list off the states that I know I have been, and I've been for more than just basically driving through. So Kentucky, yeah, I've been there, done that state plenty of times, stayed there, so most likely nothing in Kentucky that I would even come through for. Tennessee, been through there a couple times. Quite honestly, the last time I even recall being in Tennessee, boy, this is years ago. That was the honeymoon. That's no longer a thing. But basically as soon as I get down going to the North and South Carolina, hell, I might even fuck around and chill down in Florida for a little bit. I love Florida. I haven't been down there in years, but yeah, most likely I'll probably stop down through there. And then from that point, in all honesty, moving, was it west? When I was a child, I stayed in Arkansas with my aunt, and the rest of that family. But like I said, that was probably easily in my teens. So I'll probably dip in there for a little bit, whatever. But I want to move west. There are so many states. Now the thing is going to be possibly tricky is the factor of I don't know if I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way kind of through the middle and then through the top. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously you have all these states going towards the west that I haven't been. Now, I've been through Kansas City. You guys have seen videos on here when me and the kiddo went to Vegas. I would like to visit more than just flat fucking land. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy the factor that is land that hasn't been touched by mankind. I'm more than okay with that, because that's another thing I kind of want to get away and do the whole traveling. I want to get, and no offense to you guys or disrespect, I love you guys stopping by and checking my videos out and everything else, because like I said in many other videos, I do this not only because I love doing it, but I love putting these videos out for you guys to watch. You guys might watch 3 minutes, you might watch the entire video. I'm gratefully appreciative of all of it. Now of course I just lost my train of thought. But that's just mainly of what that's what I was getting at. I want to get away from mankind, if you will. I know it's not 100% all time feasible, but I just want to do seriously. Now since I'm verbally mentioning this guy, pretty certain I'm sub to his channel and everything else. But the name of his channel is Trent the Traveler. I dig it. I dig the dude where, like, he does different things of traveling and everything. It's like, I'm not trying to jock off at his style by any means, but he's doing what I've been wanting to do for, like I've said in multiple videos, 20 plus years. But like the one thing he did where I'm sure obviously he had it on a camera on a drone, but this man was out in the middle of the fucking forest, y'all, in the middle of the forest, playing on a desktop, and you could literally see the fucking mountains in the background and everything else. And it was just like, dude, that was just absolutely amazing to me. The factor you're out there, got a peace of mind, no one around you, it's quiet, enjoyable. I mean, what was there not to love about it? I mean, I know the dude, I'm sure, had, you know, what he needed on board or whatever, but just being able to be out there and not have to deal with anybody but yourself. Now, I'm not trying to sound mean towards ladies or anything, because I love you guys. You guys come through here and you guys watch my videos as well. I don't know, I'm not saying like that you guys wouldn't do it, because I know I've watched a lot of channels for like nomads and things of that nature. There's a lot of you ladies out there that roll solo, and I have nothing but love and respect for you, because man, you guys have some dope ass fucking rigs. And you know, it shouldn't matter what side of the fence that you're on, man or a woman. You know, we both can do it. We know that we can. And just the factor of having, and see, that's another thing too, it's just like that freedom. You know what I'm saying? You're not paying that rent. You're not paying somebody else to have a roof over your head. And you live, I mean, not saying like you can go damn near anywhere you want, for the most part. I know that there are some areas obviously you probably can't go to for whatever reason it may be, but in the general gist of it, that's just to me, that's the freeing thing of it, is to be able to live practically anywhere I want to. I don't have to worry about getting out here and absolutely busting my nuts to pay $1,200 to $1,500 a month for rent. That's just not me. The older, I don't know if it's just the older I get, but it's like a lot of things in life I don't need. My life can be so extremely simple. I would say the only thing that I don't need it, I want it when I go to travel and everything. And I know it's very much feasible to be able to do it. I need power to, you know, charge up things, you know, that nature. But my main thing when I'm out on the road living life wherever I'm at, I think it's called Starlink. It's basically for nomads or anybody in general that travels, so you can have internet. And granted, from what I heard, obviously it's a little bit more expensive, but you can be on the internet anywhere. Granted, most of the times whenever you drive around, yeah, you can like pop in off of somebody's Wi-Fi, off of a restaurant or something else of that nature. But if I'm in the middle of the freaking forest and there's nobody around me and I want to stream on the channel, I can't, because I'll have the equipment that allows me to do so on board. So basically, like, and that's another thing, like, I've been sitting there telling myself, like, yeah, so, you know, have the idea of, hey, mention this in the video. Now it's like in my mind right here. To some of you, this will make sense. Some of it may not. It's okay on either end. But kind of what I want to do is I want to unhook or unplug from reality, if that makes any bit of sense to you guys. I mean, I know this is life, is a reality and all that, but it's like, I guess I want to unplug from your norm. You know, I don't want the house. I don't want the multiple cars, and I don't want that. And by all means, again, if you guys have it, fucking awesome. That's what you want. You've worked for what you want. Awesome. Go for it. You know, work. I don't want to say work harder, But if there's more things, I mean, obviously in life, you're going to have to work to some extent for something that you want. We all know this. You can't sit there on your ass your entire life and have everything handed to you. You got to go out there and make a little bit of effort. But on my end, I mean, I'm still going to have to work. You know, you guys know I dash. I can dash anywhere. Now, if I ever, by any means, run across a situation where, like, I'm not doing very good on dashing or whatever, I might have to, wherever I'm at, I might have to get me either a, little part-time job or something, or hell, even, I've been reading, like, a lot of these people that live this type of lifestyle, they'll go and live on, like, people's farmlands and such and be like a farmhand or something. As long as I have food, water, and my power, and solar will be basically my power, and if, regardless of whatever I do choose, whether it's the U-Haul, schoolie, or the camper, either one of them I'll have a full solar setup. Do I know how to do that? Nope. Will I learn? Or actually, I do know a guy, that he already offered his help to help me, and this guy, I know him personally, so I know he's really good with, things of that nature, so I wouldn't have a bit of an issue with having him help me, and considering the factor I don't even have anything at all. Only thing I got right now is a dream that I'm chasing. I've been chasing for 20 plus years, as you guys know. I'll probably end up starting to sound like a fucking broken record, but hey, that's what you're here for. You're here to watch my videos and listen to what I'm going to do. And I mean, fuck it, if that's something of an idea that you guys want to do, fucking go for it. Life, I mean, you should not have to work your life to death to live your life. You guys know what I mean. Now, I mean, granted, if you want a whole bunch of things in life, like, and I know it probably in ways, like, some people are like, well, you're coming off as a dick or whatever. I'm me. I'm just being honest with you guys, but, like, saying materialistic, because in a way you think about it, a lot of different things are materialistic needs that you don't need. But if that is what you want, go for it. Work for it. Get it. What I'm wanting, I'm working for. I know, and I think technically from what I've been looking at, between the U-Haul and the schoolie, they are actually the two cheapest routes to go. Because I've been seeing the school buses anywhere between $2,000 without them being like fully built out and shit. Like from $2,000 to, hell, I think I've seen them like $8,000. But then from the $8,000 up is like from what people has already built and everything. And me personally, I mean, I kind of wouldn't mind to have something that's already pre-built a little bit, but then again, I want to actually do all that myself, because if I build it, I know how it's built, I know where everything is at. You know what I mean? So it's like, granted, if I bought something from somebody, obviously I'm going to sit there and check it out and, all that, but just in general, I think I want the school bus. A 5 to 6 window is the only thing I need. I don't want a big, long, the full-on school bus, because, it's just going to be me. I don't need that much room. As you guys know, my TV, my 5, a couch, and a bed, and a refrigerator. That's all I need. As far as I'm aware, that is my living necessities. But yeah, that just makes me happy of knowing I can do that, and to live a freer life. I know it's still going to cost me money, because I'm still going to have the bills I'm going to have to pay for the internet. I'll obviously still have, the PlayStation subscription, because, I'll be streaming, and of course, anybody games on either platform. I don't know about PC or anything, but nowadays everything's got a fucking streaming service or a fucking subscription to it. But my bills will be very, very cheaply. I think probably nowadays, as we all know it, most likely, literally my grocery bill will probably, not even probably, my grocery bill will be my most, it will be my highest cost. Because, I mean, I don't think it matters on what state you live in. That shit's just fucking ridiculously expensive, and it's just, yeah. I don't need to go down that path because you guys already even know about that. But with all that being said, I'm not trying to burn your guys' ears off. I just kind of wanted to drop this little video. Like I said, I was on the way to get the kiddo, still driving, as you guys can literally see right there in the background. But I love it how I got this, you guys seen the video where I got the phone mount. It's fucking perfect, man. I mean, literally, as you guys see me started off the video, it was like hanging off to the side and everything else, but recording the entire time without sitting there having to hold the phone is fantastic. I love that. Not only is it extremely safe to where I don't have to worry about holding the phone and looking down at the screen or anything else, but it's like I can have it in the position that I wanted it in. Obviously, I look over from time to time at you guys, but other than that, I really love how it's sitting there, because it literally is doing everything that I initially needed it for, and it's doing its job, so I'm happy on that end. But yes, with that being said, guys, that's a good 20 plus minutes of me blabbering on about what I want to do. Again, once I get whatever it is I get, most likely the schoolie, but it's not 100% confirmation, but I would say it's definitely up there in a strong high 90% range. I will record everything from building it to potentially even going to buy it. But like I said before in another video, whomever I purchase either the schoolie truck or the camper off of, I will record it, but I will also ask the owners, like, a lot of people don't want to be recorded, especially be put, on the internet, and I completely and highly understand and respect that. So, if that's a factor, that no, you guys won't get to see a video of going up to like purchase it and looking at it and everything else. But if that can't be a possibility, you guys will get a video of taking it home, and then from that point on. But with that being said, I'm gonna hop off here because I'm like 3 minutes down the street from getting the kiddo, and yeah, I've blabbered your ear. I have blabbered your ear off enough. So, thanks for your time of hanging out with me and listening throughout my video. And we'll see you guys later. Most likely, I probably won't be coming back out to Dash anymore tonight. So, if anybody wants to hang out a little bit later, I will be streaming. And yeah. With that being said, thank you guys very much, and we'll see you later.